welcome back to Estonia, to the capital city of Tallinn. That's where we are, the Ring Sport and Spa Centre. I'm still yet to try out the spa myself, but there are still some days to go. We're here till Sunday, so who knows, I might be able to dip my toe and go and get one of those white robes on and have a nice time. This is the 10-metre air rifle team women junior event, coming up in just a second. The first of two bronze medal matches. That is me. I am Rory McAllister, your commentator. Hello, waving away to you. Thank you very much. Oh, look, even starting to cheer and clap, perhaps. Look at this. This is wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. So if you are joining us on our live stream on Facebook or on YouTube, then you're more than welcome to come along for the ride. So the first bronze medal match will be between Germany and Serbia, and then Hungary and Finland will be our second bronze medal match, followed in the gold medal match by Norway versus Poland. So that's the ISSF president, Mr. Luciano Rossi, just to the right of Thomas Volti, the vice president of CIAS. The two really do go together, CIAS and the ISSF, really almost a harmony, if you like. And you'll see the CIAS targets just out there on the 10-metre range here at the World Championships, European Championships. So I'm getting carried away with myself. For now, though, let's just have a quick look at Tallinn, the capital city, and its beauty. So that just gives you an idea of how beautiful this city is here in Estonia. Early settlers been here as early as 9000 BC. And over the years, this country of Estonia has seen many changes and also steered itself through the days of the USSR and then to independence in the early 90s. And now, today, the capital of Tallinn is the home of the European Championships for the 10-metre competitions. That's Christian Baye. He is our chief range officer for this bronze medal match. So our announcer is just welcoming the athletes into the field of play. The announcer is Vladislav Lushin of Estonia, the rifle shooter himself. You'll see him just to the right of your screen there. And also a very accomplished announcer, has done many tournaments across Estonia. So the German team are the first ones to come in on firing points A, B and C. We'll do the official introductions in just a second. We will get round to that. Here come the Serbian team. And the Serbians already picking up a medal earlier today here on day 3 of the European Championships.
The jury member in charge for this finals is Merje Merits from Estonia.
And what a lovely lady she is, Merje Merits of Estonia. That's Robert Lockridge of Great Britain just standing next to her. He's also part of the jury. And that's Christian Baye, who I think has just taken a bow. And we've just missed his bow. But nonetheless, representing France is once again the chief range officer. So it'll be the medal match format, which means that it's a combined total that converts then to points. There's a great shot of Vladislav Lushin giving us a smile. He looked very serious earlier on, but obviously now is taking things just a little bit more relaxed, which is nice. So it's Germany versus Serbia in this 10-metre air rifle team women bronze medal match. This is the first of 2 bronze medal matches that we'll bring to you with our live coverage here on YouTube, and if you may be even watching on Facebook. So here's Anna Beuter, and she's representing Germany, only 19 years old. Coming up for her 20th birthday later this year. This is Michelle Bluch, who was a bronze medalist at the European Championships. That was in Hamar in Norway last year. And she's already competed out here in the field of play in the finals hall already this week. So hopefully might even feel a little bit more comfortable underneath the lights there. This is Hannah Vieren. Hannah's only 18 years old and completes the German lineup. And Claudia Kula is the coach who's allowed out front, because with 3 athletes, some of which having individual coaches, only one is allowed down to the front of the field of play. So moving on to the Serbian team then, and Iljana Svetkovic, 16 years old, and the youngest competitor out there for this bronze medal match. This is Alexandra Havran, silver medalist at the ISSF Grand Prix. Fantastic achievement, and who knows, maybe another medal later today. This is Emilia Pontjevic. Emilia is 19 years old now, so still a few years to go in her junior career. And she's on firing point H, completing the lineup. Ivan Manjalovic, once again, will be the coach who is overseeing everything for the Serbian team. He's had a good day so far. And the coaches can call a timeout of 60 seconds. It does mean that the opposing team also get a chance to have a chat with their other athletes. And 0.5 of a millimetre is the bullseye. Now, if you can imagine hitting that close up, imagine trying to do it when it's 10 metres away. And I know you're probably thinking, well, 10 metres is not that far, is it? Well, believe you me, when you actually go to try it yourself, if you ever do get a chance, perhaps you're even a professional shooter yourself, or amateur, or just into rifle shooting, and you'll know how difficult it is, even when you are nice and steady. One thing is for sure, maximum weight allowed is 5.5 kilos. It mustn't go over that. And equipment control all takes place before these finals to make sure everything is in place and proper. There's just a quick glimpse of some of the Sears targets that we're using. Sears is a company that's synonymous with shooting. It's been involved now for decades and has really been one of the pioneering companies that's progressed everything forward in terms of electronic target shooting. In the days of old, everything was done on paper and then reported back, and it would take time for the results to come through. I remember talking to the ex-vice president of the ISSF, Gary Anderson, about when he competed back in the Olympics in the 60s, and it did take its time. There's Luciano Rossi. That's the brand new ISSF president. Mr. Rossi has been president of the Italian Shooting Federation for some time, and Thomas Volti, the son of the man who started Sears. And Thomas has very much taken Sears and the entire company into his capable hands, and has a fantastic team that works for him, having worked with Sears now since 2017. They're a great bunch, and just some of the guys involved in this presentation, such as Martin down on the front desk and Sergey back in the production room. You won't meet a nicer bunch of people than the guys that work for Sears. So with that all said, it's just 90 seconds now to go until this final begins. The first of 2 bronze medal matches. This one is Germany versus Serbia. And the Chief Range Officer, in just under a minute's time, will give the command for 30 seconds. which just lets the athletes know that there's 30 seconds remaining of their preparation and sighting time. I mean, athletes now just settle in, take a few practice shots. I mean, you can just stand there if you wish. You don't have to. But of course, it's customary that you do take the time that's given to you. So that's Christian Baillet, the Chief Range Officer, keeping a beady eye on the clock countdown, because timing is everything in the world of shooting. It's all about the precision. So we do have one left-hander in this final, and that's Anna Beutler on firing point A for Germany. There's the 30-second command. Only 10% of the world, apparently, statistically, is left-handed. So Anna Beutler already finds herself in quite a small group of people. If you're left-handed yourself, then no doubt you'll be cheering at your screens saying, "Go left-handers! We live in a right-handed world." So just a few seconds left now. So we're just about to start this bronze medal match. The first series load command will be given in a second, and the start command. So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, sit back and enjoy. 32.7 is the highest combined score, which is achievable from 3 of these athletes per team. And the highest combined score will take 2 points. If at any time the scores are tied, and that certainly happened earlier today, then each team will be awarded 1 point. So a very decent start from the Serbians. Look at that, 31.1, a 10.3, a 10.0, and a 10.8. So 2 points to nil. Meanwhile, the Germans with a 9.8, a 10.0, and an 8.8. So another 50 seconds, another nervy series begins. I think quite possibly the most nervous people are the ones who are watching, because the athletes out there look nice and steady and sturdy. 10.0, 20.2 total so far for Serbia. 20.3, this is interesting, and Germany have managed to peg this back, and the nod of Claudia Kulia agrees with that. 30.6, which is 0.6 in front. 0.9 even, sorry, in front, but that's all immaterial now. The 2 points are on the board. It's 2 apiece. .6, that's a terrific opening shot from the Germans. Another 10.5, that's terrific. And a 10.4, what a total, 31.5. Serbia could only imagine and manage 29.3. So another series begins, another 50 seconds. This is Hannah Vieren, who just turns ever so slowly into her shot, and just look how she settles in to the rifle, looking down, looking up. This is just to get a fresh pair of eyes. She's not happy with that. That was a 9.9. Meanwhile, though, Beutler and Bloch have scored 10.6 and 10.3, so 30.8 means that Germany still managed to nick that series. Serbia, on the other hand, have now called a timeout. So the coach is just returning to their seats. And that's the end of the timeout. You're allotted 60 seconds for the timeout. And that's where the coaches, again, can have a bit of impact. Of all those hours of training and qualification, and when it's in a final like this, it's down to the coach to make the right call, because at the same time, although you can call the timeouts, you do need to make sure that you are doing it at the right stage of a medal match like this. So 31.6, that's going to take some beating, and it's enough to win. So Serbia have won that series, 6 points to 4 now.
Another 2 points in this finals, and they are decreasing the difference with Team Germany.
So just 2 points between it. 10.5, 10.3, 10.1. I mean, you would think those scores were enough to win a series, but not in this instance, and certainly not at this level as well. This is the European Championships after all. So this is Emilia Ponjevic of Serbia. Oh, 9.5, she says. It's okay, because the other teammates scored 10.4 and a 10.8, so we've now seen a tied score. So 30.7, and that's 1 point each. And this is where sometimes, if you do feel you've had a bad shot, you do have your other two teammates, hopefully, to bail you out and give you some sort of reprieve. And a 10.1, 10.5, 10.6, another 10.6, 31.9 against 30.9. So by 1.0, Germany have won that last series, 9 points to 5. So the target is 16 points in terms of clinching the bronze medal. The cruelest thing in these bronze medal matches is that somebody has to go away with nothing. At least in the gold medal match, you've got a gold or silver medal. It just depends which one you end up with. .0, decent start. Look at the Serbian shots though. Another 10, a 10.4, a 10.4. Oh, 10.3 and 10.5, 30.8. We're level once again. So 1 point each. So we're now back to even figures. Germany on 10, Serbia on 6. So 4 points is the difference. And there's Viren's shots. So really just the first one, a little bit wayward, but the rest of them all decent enough.
Stop.
So Michelle Bloch of Germany settles into her shot. Obviously clearly can't decide what colour of nail varnish to use with different coloured nails. But 30.9 is just pipped by 0.1. And 31.0 is enough to take the series to close the gap to 2 points. Germany 10, Serbia 8. So Serbia have already had their time out. Of course, they will get a chance to chat if Germany were to call a timeout. .7. What a start for the Germans. Oh, 10.8, 10.6. And a 31.5 total from Serbia. How exciting in this bronze medal match, because the last gap was 0.1 and this time it's a gap of 0.2, and it's those narrow margins. I mean, it's just incredible, isn't it, how narrow the margins can be in sport at this level. When you see it in other sports, you see it in F1, for example, where tenths and hundredths of a second are what makes up the difference. And in the world of shooting, it's those narrow differences. And we're talking millimeters as well. Sometimes even shades of that. So Germany have called a timeout. We thought they might. And Claudia Kühler has now said her piece. And will go back to her seat, as does Ivan Manjevic. So 10-all, 6 points away from a bronze medal. Terrific start from the Germans. It's followed up with a 10.1, another 10.6 and a 9.9 from the German team. 31.1 is enough to clinch that series. 25 seconds left on the clock. And Germany now find themselves ahead again by a narrow margin of 2 points. It's 12 points to 10. We continue.
Stop.
This is Hannah Vieren, 18 years old, and shooting to try and keep Germany ahead. Very, very close. This time the Serbians have nicked it. 31.7. An incredible batch of shooting. 10.7, a 10.8, and a 10.2.
Stop.
Alexander Havran of Serbia, 18 years old, and perhaps just seconds away from a team bronze medal, who knows. 31.1, is it going to be enough? It is. 29.7 from the Germans, that's the reply and the response. And 14 points to 12 means that the Serbians are just perhaps one series away now from taking this bronze medal. Even if we have now 2 draws, it means the Serbians will get there, because they'll be up to 15 and then to 16, and the Germans will still only be on 14. So this is Emilia Pontjevic, and back to Alexander Havran. And now this is Lilia Cvetkovic. Cool, 19.5 up to 29.9 and 30.6 the Germans. This is just unbelievable stuff. Even he can't believe it. 30.6, what a response from the Germans. 10.2, 10.5, and that 9.9 just enough to creep the score up to 30.6 against 29.9. So if there's a straight series win here from either team, the bronze medal is theirs. Here's Mr. Rossi, the ISSF president, clapping along. .6, 20.5, 30.2. Oh! Oh! Would you believe it? A 0.4 difference is what it came down to. And the Germans just looking slightly dejected. And I'm absolutely with them there, because to lose a medal just by 0.4 is so close. Congratulations to the team from Serbia. They are the bronze medalists. That's Liliana Cvetkovic, Alexandra Havran, and Emilia Ponjevic. There we go. Time to give the crowd a wave and a smile as well. Yes, you've done it. Alexandra Havran in the middle there. I don't think it's quite sunk in just yet. And we're going to get a smile, perhaps? Maybe in a second. Meanwhile, the Germans are straight over, gracious in defeat. Anna Beutler, Michelle Bloch, and Hannah Veerden. That was a terrific bronze medal match. Really, just world class. And that's exactly what we've come to expect here at the World Championships, as day 3 does draw to a close. Still some medal matches to come, though. Don't go anywhere. We've got another bronze medal match for you. That's between Hungary and Finland. That's coming up in the next few moments. And then after that, we will have the gold medal match in the 10-metre air rifle team women junior. That's between Norway and Poland. So keep the stream up, keep it live. Feel free to make your comments on YouTube and Facebook. Just be kind at all times. Cheer along. Provide your support. It's always good to hear from you. So from myself, Rory McAllister, just for the moment, we will take just a quick break and we'll be back with the next bronze medal match in a few moments. Good evening and welcome back to Tallinn, to the heart of Estonia. This is the capital city. A 10-metre air rifle. Team Women Junior Bronze Medal Match 2 is now upon us. And we'll be getting underway in just a second. That's Christian Baillet, our Chief Range Officer from France. And if you've just missed the last bronze medal match, it really was an absolute corker. So just waiting now for the athletes just to come into the finals hall.
Round is ready for final.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to continue with our second bronze medal match for the 10-meter air rifle team women junior event. So please welcome the participants of the second bronze medal match. On firing point,
so this is Vladislav Lushin from Estonia, our announcer, just announcing the Hungarian athletes into the field of play. Here they come. And two of them have already featured so far in the European Championships, Anna Tort and Cilla Feric. Regina Vinca makes up the Hungarian team. And the other team is from Finland. Essi Isaikinen and Vivi Kempi and Alexandra Rosenlev.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, one big round of applause for all the athletes, and we wish them good luck in this match.
So it's just the announcer saying that we're here for both of the countries to provide our support. There's Mergy Milic of Estonia, jury member in charge. So Hungary and Finland are going to battle this out for the bronze medal. The gold medal match will follow in just a second, once this one is completed, versus Norway versus Poland. We had an absolute corker of a bronze medal match just a second ago. So we'll go through the official introductions in just a second. There's Luciano Rossi, the ISSF president. He's been enjoying things. He flew in today. He's been out in Doha for the ISSF Shotgun World Cup. And to his left, that's Mr. Thomas Volti, the Vice President of CIAS, the company behind the targeting system, as you can see out there 10 meters away from the athletes. And then they also have their monitor just down next to them as they shoot. So Finland are very much here in support. There is the Finnish flag. Do like the hat. So here is Cilla Feric, the first of the Hungarian athletes on firing point A. And moving along to Anna Tort, who's a gold medalist from the European Championships. That was in Hamar in Norway last year. Such a friendly person is Anna. And here's Regina Vinca, who makes up the third member of the Hungarian team. That's the coach. That's Matthias Schuchak. And we'll now move down to firing point F and start to introduce the team from Finland. This is Essi Heiskanen, bronze medalist at the ISSF World Championships in Cairo. Now moving on to firing point G, another bronze medalist from the World Championships. This is Vivi Kempi. I've seen Vivi shoot a few times before. Very much a talented rifle shooter. And Alexandra Rosenlev, which I believe I think it's pronounced because of the Swedish influence on her last name. And that's a bronze medalist from the ISSF World Championships. So that's Team Finland. Here's the coach, Joni Sennström. And it'll be up to Joni Sennström to call a timeout, should he wish to do so. Meanwhile, Matthias Schukac is the other coach for Hungary. So it's been a long day today, on day 3 of the European Championships, but we are nearing the end. These are the last 2 medal matches of the day, and then we have the medal ceremony still to come. So 16 points to win over a distance of 10 meters. Maximum weight of your rifle, 5.5 kilos. It can't be literally a gram over that. It's all weighed and taken care of with equipment control before the finals happen. Now your bullseye, 0.5 of a millimeter. So small. And that just gives you an idea, an example of what the rifles look like. They don't all identical, some of them very different. You can customize various different bits, and like the cheek plate and just at the butt of the rifle. And in rifle shooting, there's the suits as well to add for extra stability. These suits are very, very versatile, and they undo all sorts of ways. And it is literally a mission just seeing people and athletes getting into their suits. You know, the amount of time you need to think of when you're in a final, leaving yourself enough time not only for the reporting time, which is half an hour or 30 minutes before the final starts, but also allow enough time to get suited up, get ready for theatre, get ready to go on stage, get the costume on. So the seconds are ticking by, just over a minute to go now on the preparation and sighting time. Once we get to 30 seconds, then the Chief Range Officer calls that only half a minute is left. And we've got a few late finishes coming up across the remaining days here at the European Championships. The time in Tallinn at the moment is 7:30 or 7:28 to be precise. So we'll get the 30-second command any second now.
30 seconds.
Ah, it's almost like you and I are going off the same clock, Christian. At least it seems so. We're nice in synchronization and tallied up. So a couple of seconds to go, and then the Chief Range Officer will call for the first series load command. Here it comes. So there's a hush amongst the crowd.
For the first competition shot, low. Start.
So start has been called. That means that the athletes now can settle into their shots. They've got 50 seconds in which to take a shot each. This is all about combined scores. 32.7 is the highest combined score achievable when there are 3 athletes. Got quite a few ties today as well, and that's what happens at this sort of level. So 29.3 is Hungary's first effort, combining a 10.2, a 9.3 and a 9.8. 30.7 is the reply from the Finnish team, and they've just finished off the Hungarians for that series. So Finland 2, Hungary 0.
In the lead and with 2 points against 0 for Hungary.
For the next competition shot, low.
So we're back now into another series, another 50 seconds.
Start.
And Joni Sennström, the Finnish coach, looks on. Too early for a timeout. Although he could do, there's nothing stopping him. 31.2, that's a very high total. All the scores higher than a 10.2 or above. Great shots. And 30.2, it's not enough, so Hungary take that series. They're now 4 points to 2, so 2 points in front.
2 points. The scores on the scoreboard are now 2 points for each team.
For the next competition, no.
So another bronze medal match, which is already shaping up to be very, very close indeed. Another trio of great shots, a 10.0, 10.3 and a 10.7. Now the Finns have yet to shoot. 31.0 to beat. They could do it here, and they have. Just 31.2. So Finland are not going to lie down.
Higher than 31 for Hungary. So 4-2, Finland's leading.
Hungary 2, Finland 4, as we continue now into the next series. And 50 seconds on the clock.
Stop.
Another very impressive total. 10.6, 10.1, 10.6. Oh, 10.7, what a shot. Followed up with a 9.4. Oh, no, 30.3. So 4 points each now. Again, the teams are level.
1.3. They are now on the total score.
So just looking at Regina Vinca of Hungary. And Joni Stenström, the Finnish coach, looks on. Thinking, timeout? Maybe not. Because it's 4-all. It's all level. There's Matthias Sushakac, Hungary. This is Regina Vinca. She looks a little bit unhappy there. I don't know why. 2 10.4s and a 10.6. Meanwhile, Anna Todt in the middle. 17 years old. Shot ever so well. So look at how close that was. 10.3, 10.8, 10.4. Total of 31.5. Just 0.1 in front of the Hungarians. So Finland again take the lead. They are now 2 points in front.
No. Stop.
Which way is this going to go? Finland now 10 points away from the bronze medal. Hungary have some work to do. .3, 10.0, another 10, that's 30.3. All three Finnish shooters still to go. 9.6, 10.2, 10.2, 30.0, exhausting. So 0.3 behind. And it means that Hungary claim that series, so 6 points each. Both teams now 10 points away from the from the bronze medal. And there's Kempe's performance, all of which have been in the 10 ring. So she's got to be happy. Kempe now 20 years old, alongside Essi Haskinen. They're the two eldest competitors in this bronze medal match. Nice to see the crowd clapping along, providing some atmosphere for us, and whoops and hollers go up again. The Hungary team have shot a total of 31.5. 30.6 from the Finland team isn't enough, despite all of the shots being in the 10 ring, 10.1 being the lowest. So Hungary 8, Finland on 6. 2 points is the difference. Hungary are halfway there to the bronze medal.
Stop.
So this is Anna Todt, 17 years old. And 10.3 from her. Another cracking total from the Hungarians, 31.7. That's just 1.0 shy of the maximum. And a 31.1 from Finland. Again, a very, very impressive total, but just not enough to beat this Hungarian team at the moment. Hungary now 6 points away from a bronze medal. Is this slipping away from Finland? Will we see a timeout called, perhaps, by Joni Stenström?
For the next competition, blue. Stop.
Decent start. 10.4, another 10.5, very impressive. 31.4. Can Finland respond? 10.3, 10.2. And a 10, 30.5. And there's the timeout. Thought this might happen. I think it was just a question of time before Joni Stenström decided just to call a halt to proceedings. So he's going over to speak to Essi Heiskanen.
So let's see if Finland is capable of making it through this match.
And now talking to Alexandra Rosenlev, who's the youngest member of the Finnish team at 17. So Hungary have had a quick chat amongst themselves as well. 12 points to 6. 6 points the difference. Hungary are 4 points away from a bronze medal, perhaps. Have the words of Joni Stenström made any difference at all? This is going to be another impressive total from the Hungarians. It is 31.8. This is world-class stuff. And 30.7 from Finland. Are they defeated? Well, they've still got a chance, and I don't think they'll give up. 14 points to 6. Hungary just 2 points away. 1 series win away, or perhaps even 2 draws. Chances of that happening would be very, very high, but... So is this the final series in this bronze medal match? Is this when Hungary claim a bronze? Let's see if Finland can respond. I'm sure the Finnish athletes are going to give it their all. $10.3, 20.5 now the total, and 29.7. Here's a chance for Finland. That's a decent start, 10.6. And a 10.7. Yeah, they've done it, 31.3. So Finland are back in this, now 6 points behind. An incredible total, 31.3. Very, very impressive at this stage. Under that kind of pressure as well in a final such as this for a bronze medal at the European Championships. So Finland need another series win to stay in the hunt. Will this swing Finland's way? Will Hungary continue some of the dominance that they've shown in this bronze medal match so far? 31.6. Again, that's going to take some effort. A 10.5, great start. 20.8. And 30.1 just isn't enough. So Hungary have made it over the finishing line. They've got to the magical 16 points. That means the bronze medal is theirs. It's all confirmed. Finland, unfortunately, will leave the final with just 4th place in the history books. Meanwhile, for Hungary and Scilla Ferik, 14 years old, Anna Tot, 17 years old, and Regina Vinca at 17. They are the bronze medalists here at the European Championships. Finland, the team of Essi Heiskanen and Viivi Kempi and Alexandra Rosenlev finished 4th. A very, very decent effort from the Finland team, particularly when they came just back there to win the series after the timeout with a very impressive total. But for now, the victory in terms of a bronze medal is with Hungary. So still to come, the finale of today. Germany versus, sorry, that's for the gold medal. Even Norway versus Poland in the gold medal match. 10-meter air rifle team women junior. Still to come. Will it be a second gold medal for Poland? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Norway, on the other hand, already have a silver, so perhaps it will swing the other way. Perhaps it will go as it did earlier on today. So for myself, for the moment, just hang on for a few minutes. If you are on our live stream on Facebook or on YouTube, then continue to keep the stream open. If you are looking to share the stream, easiest way to do so is through the European Shooting Confederation website. The live link is there, and that way everyone gets the information about the actual tournament as well. So from Tallinn in Estonia for the moment, we'll be back in a few minutes' time with the gold medal match. Good evening and welcome back to Estonia and the capital city of Tallinn. We're live here for you from the finals hall of the European Championships, and we've got our final event of the day. This is the 10-metre air rifle team women junior. This is the gold medal match. This is what it all comes down to. Yes, the bronze medal is what it is, and it's an achievement to get that, but the gold is where it counts. It's Poland versus Norway. And we had a final with these two countries earlier on. The silver went to Norway, the gold went to Poland. Will it be a second gold medal for the Polish team? There's Christian Baye, the Chief Range Officer, about to conduct proceedings and declare that the range is clear and ready.
What is ready for fight?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to continue the gold medal match for the 10-metre air rifle team women junior band.
That's Vladislav Lushin of Estonia. He's our announcer.
The gold medal match on firing points A, B, and C. Representing team Norway, Sino Berg, Kirill Brakin, and Fernanda Nordvold.
So here come the Norwegian team. Synnøve Berg, Cyril Brendrein, whose career I've been following quite closely for the last few years, and Pernille Nordvold.
Representing team Poland, Maja Magdalena Gawenda, Julia Mikołajczak.
So here come the Polish team. And this is Maja Gawenda and Julia Mikołajczak and Wilhelmina Voskowiak.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, one big round of applause for all the athletes. And we're
That's
wishing
Mergy
good luck.
Mielitz, the jury member in charge, just over towards the right of your shot.
Take your position.
So Christian Baye calls take your positions for the final time today, because this will be the final event. This is Norway versus Poland in this 10-metre air rifle team women junior event.
And sorry, I forgot to present the coach of Team Norway, Vidar Lindstrand Fossmo.
So here's Synnøve Berg of Norway, 15 years old. I know, incredible, really. When you think you've achieved this by 15 years of age and got to a stage such as this, on the biggest stage in Europe in terms of shooting. Here's Cyril Brendrein, who I've seen shoot at other competitions such as Intershoot and RIAC. And Cyril is 18 years old now.
5 minutes preparation and cycling time.
And here's Pernille Nordvold, who has already competed earlier on this week. So Vidar Lindstrand Fossmo, coach, and I think he's getting rightly so some cheers from the Norwegian supporters who have made their way into the finals hall. Here's Maja Gawenda, gold medalist at the ISSF World Cup in Seoul. That was last year. 17 years old now, and moving on to firing point G, Julia Mikołajczak, 19 years old. 7th place in the ISSF World Championships in Cairo. What an achievement to make the final there at 19. And 18-year-old Wilhelmina Voskowiak, who completes the Polish lineup on firing point H. So will it be a repeat of earlier? Will Norway get the silver? Will Poland get the gold? Or will it be the other way around? Is the gold going to Norway? Well, some of the senior members of the team have joined the Norwegian support. Spoke to Henrik Larsson earlier on. He seemed in good spirits. And Jeanette Dustad also alongside. amongst some of the other Norwegian team. It's nice to see them here, especially when you consider that I first met those guys when they're all juniors themselves. There's Luciano Rossi, he's the ISSF president. Just came in after the election towards the tail end of last year. Also sharing a chuckle and a joke with the vice president of SIAS, which is Mr. Thomas Volti. It's nice even for this particular tournament that they've almost gone with the SIAS shade of green. And I always thought, was that a military choice? Surely, perhaps, to go with green when SIAS first started. And some of the Norwegian junior team. Now the seniors are over on the other side. They're hiding, perhaps, from our cameras. Here's Thyril Brendtland, 18 years old now, and I think has a very, very bright future ahead of her. Seeing some very impressive in shooting from her over the years, and medals at various competitions. I've been doing some announcing and medal ceremonies and got to say her name. So just over a minute to go of the preparation and sighting time. If you are just joining us, hello and welcome. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator for this gold medal match in the 10-metre air rifle team women junior event. We've had the bronze medal matches, and now it's time to sort out the gold. And there are the REACT stickers of 2022 and 21, both of which I was there as the announcer. Had a great time. It's a wonderful tournament in Luxembourg, and it takes place in December as well, so often it's snowing, it's very, very cold, a bit like the weather here in Estonia at the moment. Very, very cold, very chilly, but clean and crisp, and the sun shines as well. I've never minded the cold weather as long as the sun is shining. It almost reminds you of your skiing trips if you've been fortunate enough to go skiing, or even crazy enough to try it, like I did for the first time at 43 years old last year. Yeah, I survived. I'm a survivor. 10 seconds left. So if you're joining us on Facebook or YouTube, you're very, very welcome. Feel free to make your comments in the comment section and show your support. Just remember to be all kind at all times and leave some nice comments, because they'll also be there on the live chat option should you then watch the YouTube channel back if you've missed any of today's coverage and would like to see what happened in the other matches. So start, we're up and running, off we go. And the crowd clap along, and so they should. Who will take the first lead then? Who's going to win the first series? 10.2 and a 10.3. On the other side, a 10.5, 9.7. 30.6 total for Poland. And 30.6, well, we've drawn straight away, there we are. So if we were trying to settle who was going to take the advantage, it just seems that we started all square on 0-0, and we're now all square again on 1 point apiece. So who would have thought, eh? We'd start this gold medal match with the same score for both. So this is Julia Mikowska, 19-year-old. Now 10.1, 9.5 for Gwenda, and 10.0 But Voss Koviak. 29.5 total from the Poles, and Norway have edged this one 31.1 with two 10.4 shots and a 10.3. Very impressive. 31.1 total. The highest achievable is 32.7, and that's if all athletes were to get a 10.9. .5 from Poland. Final shot. We're just waiting on Bredthrien now. Here she is. 20 seconds left. She's fired 10.3, and it's enough to put Norway in front. So 31.1. Great shot from the 18-year-old.
And once again, this brings them 2 points in this round. 5-1.
Just stretching out her hands. It's been a long day, hasn't it, Daryl? Very, very long. So Norway 5 points to 1. If you're part of the Norwegian support, then you're going to be loving this at the moment. Can Poland respond? .5, decent start. 10.3 from Poland. Norway up to 20.7, 20.6, just very narrow, 0.1 in it. 30.8 now, the Polish total. And 29.7 from Norway, so Poland claw back 2 more points. 2 valuable points in this gold medal match. 5 points to 3.
Norway still in the lead with 5.
For the next competition shot, Lou.
I spoke to some of the Polish coaches just before this final. They were very confident. They kept holding up 2 fingers, saying, as in the right way, saying to me, Rory, yeah, we're going to get another gold. 2 golds, 2 golds, they said. As I said, their fingers were the right way round, thankfully, thankfully. 10.6 and a 10.1 for Norway so far. The Poles are on 31.1, and Norway have just missed out by 0.1, the narrowest of margins. Poland are very much back in this gold medal match. It's 5 points each. 11 to go for the gold medal. So close.
Stop.
So hard to predict what's going to happen here. This is what makes shooting so exciting. If you are just joining us, welcome. This is the 10-meter air rifle team women junior gold medal match, Norway versus Poland. 31.6. That's a very impressive total. 2 10.5s and a 10.6, and now a 31.1 from Norway. So they're 0.5 behind, which means Poland claim those points. And is this a timeout by Norway? Yes, it is. So Vidar Lindstad Fossmo makes his way over and says, right, okay. Are we going to upgrade to a gold from our silver earlier, or are we going to keep it as a silver medal? Well, Cyril Bredthrien obviously is enjoying the comedic comments, and Pernilla Nordvold likewise.
For the next competition, Lou.
I wonder what Vidar did go over and say.
Stop.
So Poland 7, Norway 5. .3, great start. 10.5 from Poland. 10.6, 10.3, 31.3 for Norway. Oh, 31.7 from Poland. They've just edged that by 0.4. Not one shot lower than a 10.3. Very, very impressive indeed. An incredible standard that we're witnessing here in Tallinn in Estonia for the finals of the European Championship. This is the gold medal match for the 10-meter air rifle team women junior. So just having a good look now at Synnøve Berg, who's down on firing point A. Turns in to take her shot. A look down, a look up, just to refresh the eye. Tyrell Brendraen is often the last to shoot of the three. Does so, it's a 9.1 this time. Oh, that's disappointing for her. 30.2, she just hangs on her rifle and on its rest. It's been a long day, but the Poles have done that. 30.7, they finished 0.5 in front of Norway. So it's now Poland 11. This gold medal match has really swung back the other way. Poland 11, Norway 5.
Stop.
10.2 start from Norway, a 10.3 response from Poland. Another 10.1, that's from Norway. 10.4 from Poland. And another 10.4, so 31.1. Oh, Brendraen is not enough. And Poland are now another 2 points in front, 13 points to 5, edging closer to this gold medal. 3 points away. Norway, meanwhile, have 11 points to make up if they're to get to 16, which is the target that will provide them with a gold medal. It's already looking like another silver, but it's not over yet. Another 50 seconds is added to the clock. I mean, the level of concentration and focus from these athletes is unbelievable. It's been such a long day here. It's already gone 8 p.m. in the evening. So the Norwegians just slightly in front at the moment. 31.0 against 29. So Norway are pegging this back. Great shot from Tyrell Brendraen, 10.5. I mean, Norway were just edging in front there in that last series, but that shot from Brendraen has really, really confirmed that the Norwegians took that last series. 13 points to 7. Poland need 3. Norway need 9. .6. What will the Poles respond with? 10.1, a 0.5 difference. 10.3, 10.5. 10.6. So 31.2. Poland are now just ever so close. They're almost touching the gold medal. It'll be the second gold for the Polish team today, if it does go that way. Can Norway pull this back? This is when they're going to need all their experience and the support of their home nation to cheer them on. Even a draw at this stage is enough for Poland. So a draw or a series win, and Poland are the European champions. So 31.2 total from Poland, 21.3, and Thyril Brendrén has done it with a 10.4. She's just pulled the Norwegians up, and they've claimed back another 2 points. So it's definitely not finished. It's definitely not over. Do not go anywhere at all. Poland 15, Norway 9. Poland needs one more point to take the gold medal and the title of European champions. Decent start from Poland, 31.1, so 21.2, so Brendrén needs to hit a 10 at least, and does so. Oh, just by 0.1. Now, just me even saying a 10.0. It was almost as if I was trying to predict the future, but they've just won that by 0.1, which means that they've just got ever so closer. So, the Polish team have called a timeout. This is just delightful scenes. I mean, for a spectator, this is just exactly what you want to witness. Norway are now 4 points behind Poland, 5 points off the gold medal. Poland only need a draw or a series win in order to take the coveted gold. Is it enough to claim the gold and the title of European champions? It's not, and a shake of the head from the Polish coach says it all. Norway are fighting on in such Viking spirit. They will not be defeated. They will not lay down. Norway now 2 points behind Poland. Who would have thought Poland was so close, just 1 point away from a gold medal opportunity. There's the face of Thyril Brendrén, the 18-year-old, who's been shooting so well. I mean, apart from shot 8, which was pretty dodgy, but Thyril, we can forgive you for that because this is a European Championship final after all. 20.31.0. Ooh. And 9.7. Sorry. No, I thought she shot, but no, it's a 10. It's a 10, so now the results are final, and Poland at 31.0 have done it. They are the European champions. It's a second gold medal for Poland today, here in Tallinn at the European Championships, and that's the Polish team that have got over the line to 17 points, past the magical 16, in order to claim the gold medal. That's Maja Gwenda, Julia Mikowska, and Wilhelmina Woskowskiak. What a performance from the Polish team, and the Norwegians have to settle for silver, but look delighted nonetheless, and so they should be. So Synnøve Berg, Thyril Brendrén, and Pernille Nordvold are the silver medalists here at the European Championships. Congratulations and smiles all around. And a very, very happy crowd as well. There's Robert Lockridge just getting some order. So now we'll wait for the official presentation and announcement of the bronze medalists, the silver medalists, and the gold medalists, and Olympic champions. Olympic champions? European champions even, are Poland. So Hungary just joining in along with Serbia.
And we're ready to present our medalists. So the bronze medal from the first bronze medal match is won by Team Serbia. Ljiljana Cvetković, Alexandra Havan, and Emilia Bornjanic.
So Serbia announced officially as the first of the bronze medalists. We'll now wait for the announcement of the Hungarians.
Has been won by Team Hungary, Csilla Ferik, Anna Tóth, and Regina Vince.
A lovely smile of Anna Tóth in the middle.
The silver medalist.
She's a very happy person to be around.
Norway.
And here's the announcement for Norway as the silver medalists. It's Synnøve Berg, Kyril Brandrén, and Pernilla Nordvold.
And the gold medalists of today's competition, Team Poland, Maja Magdalena Gawenda, Julia Mikolowska, and Voskovac, sorry, I don't remember the first name. Excuse me.
Well, we're just waiting for the final name just to come through for the Polish team. And that's Maja Gwenda, Julia Mikowska, and Wilhelmina Woskaskiak. So they are the gold medalists. They are the European champions. And that concludes the gold medal match for the 10-metre air rifle team women junior. Jubilant scenes, hands held aloft, and all the athletes now gathering together, plus the bronze medalist down at the end there. That's the Serbian team of Liliana Cvetkovic, Alexandra Havran, and Emilia Ponjevic. That was the Serbians. And then the Hungarians, Csilla Ferik, Anna Tóth, and Regina Vince are the other bronze medalists. So we'll leave you now for the moment with these scenes. We'll be back as soon as possible with the medal ceremony for the 10-metre air rifle team women junior. And we'll bring you the medal ceremony very, very shortly. So from myself, Rory McAllister, and all the entire team that have brought you this presentation so far, we'll see you in a few minutes' time. start of day 3 here at the European Championships in Estonia. Tallinn, the capital city. We're about to get underway with the medal ceremony for the 10-meter air rifle women junior. So it's been one of our longest days of competition, and now it's so nice to bring it to a close with a medal ceremony such as this. So the Flower Girls just coming out in the traditional dress of Estonia, followed by all the athletes who will now be officially announced and given their medals at this medal ceremony. And the president of the European Shooting Confederation, Mr. Alexander Ratner, is going to hand out the medals. There he is to the left of your screen. And also hand out the prize money as well.
By Alexander Ratner, the president of the European Shooting Confederation.
So a quick bow from Mr. Ratner. And now the flowers will be presented by Enn Valimaa, the board member of the Estonian Centre for Integrity in Sport.
The bronze medalists, representing Team Serbia, Liliana Cvetkovic, Aleksandra Havran, and Emilia Ponjanic.
So here is the Serbian team, the bronze medalists. Liliana Cvetkovic, Aleksandra Havran, and Emilia Ponjanic. So Liliana, only 16 years old, taking this bronze medal. 18-year-old Aleksandra Havran and 19-year-old Emilia Ponjanic. An incredible achievement. So the Hungarian team just wait in the background until they're invited up to the podium to receive their medals, their prize money, and their flowers.
Also the bronze medalists, representing Team Hungary, Sheila Ferik, Anna Tut, and Regina Vinca.
So an incredible performance from 14-year-old Sheila Ferik, also Anna Tut, 17 years old, and Regina Vinca, 17 years old for Hungary. Receiving their bronze medal from the European Shooting Confederation president. And there's a certificate of prize money. There you go, it's official. Hungary are the bronze medalists. So we'll just wait now for the Norwegian team to be invited up to the podium as the silver medalists of this event.
The silver medalists, representing Team Norway, Synnøve Berg, Tiril Brenden, and Pernille Nordvold.
So Synnøve Berg and Tiril Brenden and Pernille Nordvold are the Norwegian silver medalists in the 10-meter air rifle team women junior event. And you've got to think that once these athletes upgrade to senior, I'm sure they will, they've got a very bright future ahead of them. I mean, there's already some real caliber in the senior team in Norway. And they've been gathered here as well to witness this medal ceremony as the prize money's handed out and the flowers. And then it's the second gold medal for Poland today. And another title of European champions as they're invited up to the podium.
And the gold medalists, representing Team Poland, Maja Magdalena Gawenda, Julia Mikalowska, and Wilhelmina Woskowiak.
So there they are, the European champions and the gold medalists, hands raised aloft, very, very proud. What a day for Poland, a second set of gold medals for Maja Gawenda and Julia Mikalowska and Wilhelmina Woskowiak. And it's been a terrific day for Poland. They're their names officially. Maja Gawenda, Julia Mikalowska and Wilhelmina Woskowiak. Gold medalists and European champions. And now we will all just take some silence and all stand for the national anthem of Poland.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Poland.
So for the second time, we hear the national anthem of Poland ring around the finals hall here in Tallinn in Estonia, and a very, very proud day for the Polish team. Of course, it is a team event. Yes, there may be 3 that made the final, but of course, it's all the representatives of each country that make up the team, and the coaches and all the support that goes into it, arranging the travel and arranging the training, and there's so much that goes into organising athletes such as this. So it's a bronze medal for Serbia and a bronze medal for Hungary. Another silver medal. It's the second silver medal as well. We need to certainly give that some credit to the Norwegian team. But the real gold medals, once again, like they did earlier, lie with Poland. 2 sets of gold medals, 2 sets of titles as European champions. So that's it from day 3. We'll see you tomorrow for day 4. 4:45 is the first event. It's the air rifle mixed men and women event. Then at 6 o'clock local time in Estonia, it's the air pistol women's final. And at 7:45 it will be the air pistol men. And we'll also be seeing some quota places as well for Paris 2024 being given tomorrow. So from myself, Rory McAllister, from the entire team who have brought you all of these presentations here today, that concludes day 3. We'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Do sleep well, whatever time it is where you are around the world, and we'll see you back here for day 4 for the continuation of the European Championships here in Tallinn, Estonia. Goodbye. No one's watching anymore. Okay, that's goodbye from me. You can keep the stream on if you'd like to see the remaining pictures. See you tomorrow. Cheerio.